Welcome to YMCA Youth Sports. I'm Steve Tarver. I'm blessed to be serving as the CEO of the YMCA of Greater Louisville. And it's my pleasure to welcome you and thank you for your involvement in our YMCA Youth Sports program. You know, youth sports and sports in general have been a very important part of the YMCA for many, many years. The YMCA's have been active around the world for over 150 years, including in the 1890s, inventing two Olympic sports, basketball and volleyball. So it's our pleasure to have you involved in this and to carry on this rich history and heritage of what the sports program means to the YMCA and ultimately to our youth and to the community. First and foremost, we would like to extend the YMCA sports philosophy throughout this sport and all the sports of the YMCA. Simply stated, it reads, athletes first, winning second. As we dig down into that a little bit, what we really mean is we're talking about the development of teamwork, the ability to be respectful to others, to be responsible in your role in the team, to develop the camaraderie and collegiality that really are leadership skills for these young people that they can carry with them for a lifetime, whether or not they continue in this sport in the future. So that's very important. The concept of sportsmanship, showing respect to others, your teammates, your coaches, the parents, the officials, and so forth, that we may learn how to be respectful of all people. Again, another life skill that they can take with them for many years to come. YMCA Youth Sports, like all programs of the YMCA, exist to extend the mission of the organization into the lives of the people that participate. Our mission is very simple, yet very powerful. YMCA's exist to put Christian principles into practice through programs that build a healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. Simply stated, we're looking for that equal and balanced development, spiritually, mentally, and physically, to extend into people such that we can develop their maximum God-given potential, ultimately coming in the form of contributing, functional adults in our community. We're very proud of that. It's a very important part of what we do. The YMCA mission is rooted in Christian principles. We have adopted some universal principles that we seek to utilize as a thread through all the programs of the organization. They include honesty, caring, respect, and responsibility. Our objective is to bring those to fruition in both words and actions within all the programs of the organization. In youth sports, there's lots of opportunities to deliver these in terms of how we look at our opponents, for example, recognizing that not only are our opponents the opposition in the competition, but they are also our partners, because without them, there is no competition to be had. Or when we engage with the other team, or when we look at our relationship with the officials in a game, can we do that in a respectful and responsible manner, and showing respect to one another on the same team, to our coaches, to our parents, to our families, and so forth. All of these are very important. We look for both formal and informal ways to deliver these. We like to have conversations as a formal part of practice, where we would initiate conversations about what does it mean and what does it look like to be honest, to be caring, to be respectful or responsible. And of course, there are many, many teachable moments that occur more informally in the course of youth sports practices and in the competition themselves, such that we can reference what we do and our actions based on honesty, caring, respect, and responsibility. This video is intended to provide you support for your leadership as a volunteer coach and making your practices and the competition effective in terms of delivering the mission of the YMCA, building skills, and of course creating the fellowship of the YMCA and that which is offered by the sports itself. Specifically, we will look at organizational opportunities of ways that you can utilize the time of your practices most efficiently, utilize a number of drills related to specific skill development around the basics of each sport, and of course one of our most important objectives, and that is to actually engage the children in the practice. Frequently, we seek to utilize the practices and engage the children physically as frequently as possible and for as long as possible. And this involves breaking down the messages and the way we instruct basic skills. It includes which drills are utilized at what time in the practice, and generally speaking, utilizing equipment and space to its best possible opportunity. That's something that we feel is very important. We want to do everything we can to avoid standing in line or listening to lengthy instructions and things like that in favor of the actual active participation in skill development or in the fitness activities of the sport. We are also very pleased that these will be presented by some of our most experienced program directors and leaders within the YMCA. We're proud of the work they do and the commitment that they have to the mission and to the young people involved in our youth sports. We are pleased that you have joined that crew and that we want you to feel a part of the YMCA and recognize the importance of what you do on behalf of the young people that participate with you. I want to thank you again for that, and I want to also remind you that you're going to be the hero to one or more of those children on that team. And so they will be watching what you do, they will be listening to what you say, and you'll have an influence for many, many years to come. Thank you very much for that.